Let me see your hands. Bert, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun now.
This is Clarence Gaillard, a 58-year-old man from South Carolina. What you might not know is that Mr. Gaillard was unable to quickly lie down on the ground because he has metal rods and pins in his leg and hip. What you don't see is that the officer then thoughtlessly stepped on Mr. Gaillard with his foot, injuring him in the process. On July 26, 2021, the police received a false tip that someone was moving in front of a building with a weapon. Officer David Lance Dukes was the first to arrive at the scene. He immediately drew his weapon and began shouting at everyone present to lie down so he could retrieve the alleged weapon. And you might wonder, where was the weapon?
Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
Right,
I don't
I'm just
want
asking.
no gun.
He had something.
I ain't want no gun.
The door's unlocked, it's not always so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
I don't want no gun.
All right, that's what he had.
I'm
Stand
just
up.
All right, listen. I'm about to help you. Hold on. Hold on.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the
Yep.
house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
on
this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
These looks speak for themselves. Officer Dukes now realizes he made a big mistake and starts to explain himself in front of his superior. He claims he thought he saw a weapon, which is why he ordered everyone to get down and that Mr. Gaillard didn't obey, which isn't true because he reacted to the command as quickly as he could. Again, the man has a disability and can't just bend down easily. Depending on the specifics of the situation, the officer might ask individuals to get on the ground as a precautionary measure to secure the scene, especially if there's a belief that one of them might be armed. However, stomping on an individual without justifiable cause is a clear use of excessive force. Using force without cause, especially force that can cause harm or injury, is a violation of an individual's rights. For Officer Dukes, there's no way out, but he sticks to his story and even lies when a relative of the victim asks for his official details.
Dude, I didn't know what his intention was.
You need to upload your camera.
I'm going to take that into evidence of what he had.
What?
Can I get a card for me?
I don't have one now. We don't have
What's your
they
badge
don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards. Okay. Thank you.
In summary, Officer Dukes was fired and is no longer a police officer, and Mr. Gaillard received a compensation of $650,000 for the physical and emotional distress he suffered.
5011, we're taking a left or right on Jamaican Street. Taking a left on North Bahama Drive. We're stopped again. Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
Stop me over. Oh my God, Dad! They're arresting
Stop
me!
resisting!
Oh, dude! What are you doing?
Don't fucking resist.
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me. Dad, they're arresting me.
Stop resisting!
Dad! Dad!
Get on your
Dad! They have me on the floor! Dad! Dad! I don't know what I did! What am I doing? Why are you doing this?
One detained.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Eventually, the police caught up with her and arrested her. Despite DUI, running a red light, and resisting the police, this rich kid feels she is in the right to make demands. She repeatedly requested to speak with her father and refused to cooperate with the authorities. The police attempted to conduct field sobriety exercises to determine if she was driving under the influence. Throughout their interaction, her behavior appeared erratic, and she continued to demand contact with her father, even though she was an adult.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
We have an RP that said she was intoxicated. I find her parked right here. I put my spotlight, trying to walk up to her. She sees me.
Did you think it does? No.
Takes off. I throw on my lights and she's going like 60, swerving, running stop signs. And then she gets out of the vehicle. I have her taser point. I'm telling her like, just stay there. She gets out, and then she runs back in the vehicle, rolls up the window, and then takes off flying even faster, like 80 miles an
Who
hour.
are you?
He's the police.
I didn't know that.
I only told you 10 times.
He didn't sign
Did
any.
you see this?
He didn't do that.
Did you see this?
Oh no.
Oh no, because I could hear his sirens on the radio.
He didn't do that.
Okay.
If I saw that, I would have acted different.
I know, that's where it was. Oh, you are not doing this.
You're lucky I didn't tase you, I swear.
Lean against the car.
Who are you guys? What are you doing to me? Why? Why? Why are you
What do you want to
doing
do?
this?
And what do you need me to do?
We got fleeing and eluding, reckless driving. I want to do a DUI investigation.
This rich kid continued asking to speak to her father, refusing to take sobriety tests and arguing with the officers. She thinks her father can make her charges disappear with a wave of a hand. She even went as far as trying to fight the officers.
Who's this guy?
That's my dad.
Okay, well he's got to go.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Dad!
Ma'am.
Dad! 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 I've been living on this island for 3 years. Why do you do this to me now? I don't get it.
Code 5. Ma'am.
Can you just talk to my dad? Don't
Ma'am.
talk to me. I'm here. I'm here.
Code 5. Ma'am, the amount of lives that you just put at risk is ridiculous. Okay? I have no sympathy for you right now. You could have easily killed someone. There are little kids that live in this neighborhood. The fact that you would run from me and
Walk
go
up
such
on
a
him
high
like that
speed.
again.
You do not know how lucky you are you didn't kill someone.
That's how you got your empathy, right?
Alright, I don't know if we can do him if she's resisting.
Yeah, no.
Dad!
Debbie, she's resisting. I don't want to take her out of handcuffs.
Dad, they have no
So-
reason. Dad!
Alright, yeah, we're not going to do him. Is she patted down?
Up.
Can I talk to him?
Nope,
Never
we're going
going
in the car.
Get in.
I don't know.
Get in! Get in!
Dad! Dad!
We got resisting with violence.
You have a hobble?
You didn't tell me why you're bringing me in the car.
Because you were going to jail.
Why?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Why?
Get the hobble.
Why am I going to jail? No! Dad!
Eventually, her dad came, but to her disappointment, he didn't wave the charges away with wads of cash. Instead, he asked her to obey the police. Only then did it dawn on her that she might be in trouble. so she began to argue legalities with the officers. The officers explained the seriousness of her actions, emphasizing that her reckless behavior put lives at risk. But for this rich kid, as long as no life was actually harmed, then it's all good. Her argument seems to be that she shouldn't be arrested when she hasn't hurt anyone yet.
You could have killed yourself, others, and me.
But I didn't. So what are you
Thank God
talking
you
about?
didn't. Thank God.
Right. You're just being... I'm gonna ask you one more time, why am I here?
You're going to jail.
For what?
Reckless driving, DUI, fleeing and looting, resisting an
DUI
officer.
on what? And reckless
Alcohol.
driving on what?
You reckless driving because the speeds you were going and running stop signs, you could have easily killed someone. You had no regard for other people's lives.
Alright, DUI. You want to charge me of a DUI, but you have nothing.
Really? We're gonna let
So
you do a
why
breathalyzer right now. You gonna pass?
Right. You're gonna check that now. But why you say that before?
Because you're drunk.
No, I'm not, homie. This is me.
Eventually, she was charged with DUI, reckless driving, resisting an officer with violence, and fleeing from an officer. She'll have enough time to think about the consequences of her actions in jail. Just when you thought you have seen it all with the rich kids, though, this 18-year-old takes the cake. What started as a regular water patrolling day in Escambia County for officers Ellie Birkin and Christopher Lugg from Florida Fish and Wildlife took a strange turn when the operator of a pontoon vessel traveling under a bridge flipped them off. This gesture offended the officers, prompting them to chase down the pontoon vessel. Admittedly, flipping off the cops is not a crime and could as well be covered by his freedom of speech, but you better not be making offensive gestures while actively committing a crime.
Put it in neutral. What was that about? What was that about? Flipping us off. You're not in neutral. Put it in neutral. Put it in neutral. Here's your DUI. Just put it in neutral. I'll tell you what, man. If you bring attention to yourself, we'll come figure out what's up. That's all. Don't grab the boat. Just sit down. Whose boat is this?
It's Freedom Boat Club, but I work for them.
Okay, you work for him? All right. I don't want anybody grabbing life jackets or anything else I'm asking for. I want him to do it. All right?
Yes, sir. Life jackets, where you want them? All life jackets are in the back.
All right, listen to me. I need 9 life jackets, your registration, a throwable, and a fire extinguisher.
All right, throwable.
Officers conducted a safety inspection on a boat, checking for required safety gear. They found alcohol and discovered that all passengers were below 21 and therefore underage. The operator underwent sobriety tests and was arrested for boating under the influence. The officer then used the situation to educate the teenagers about the seriousness of underage drinking and reckless behavior on water, emphasizing the risks and legal consequences. He stressed the need for responsibility on a boat, especially considering potential distractions while steering and the danger it poses to all on board and nearby.
So I know that's one. Do you have enough jackets for everybody on the boat?
I have 13 life jackets.
Where's the rest of them at?
They're up front.
Okay.
You want to see them?
Yeah, well, I know there's only 3 in there, so. We'll get to that second part in a sec. You need to get up? Nah, just let him get the life jackets. If there's some under the seat, let him get them. You can get up for that. Yeah, bro, so we do want to, I'm not going to make a mistake, not if I can count them, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 7, I know we got 1. Well, we don't have plenty inside, I see 7, bro. I'm not being picky, it's just I can't see through stuff. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, that's good, that's good, that's good. There we go. You want to get him on the boat, look at his left? Or you want me to get on their bed? Here, you looking up too. Alright, would you be comfortable? That'll work. Just, alright. Be careful, trail on that. Do it in the back. bit. I'm gonna break away for just a sec because I don't have to worry about bumping y'all, okay?
In the end, the officer drove the passengers to the shore. He talked to the teenagers about abiding by the law. Since underage drinking is just a misdemeanor, he let them off the hook.
This is y'all's boat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is where it's supposed to be, correct? The switch is off, or the key's off, key's still in it. I think you're good, okay? He's getting arrested for boating under the influence, so.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if he has anything else or duties he needs to do today, but he's not going to be coming back today, so. All right. Do you have any questions or anything?
No.
Do you guys both just work there, just you two?
Yes.
Okay, 10-4. Realize, I know you did what you did. You may think that's why we turned around. Definitely grabbed our attention, but you stepped up from the steering wheel, walked to the center of the boat while underway in the middle of a bridge when our boat, which is a bigger boat, has a bigger boat weight, right? And sat there and did whatever you did. Nobody's driving the boat. You know, if that wake hits, if somebody's coming, you're coming around a corner where there's blind corners both directions where dummies never stop. So all that stuff's going on while you're.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I'm boating. I'm good on. I didn't stand away from the boat at all. I had control of the boat at all times.
You stood in the middle of the boat and held two fingers up. How did you have control of the boat?
I only stepped one of them. But no, I had a hand on the wheel at all times.
Brother?
Yes, sir.
You had two hands high in the air, because I promise you, I was like, I waved back thinking you were waving at us. And then I was like, I guess there's something more to that. So
For the flipper who was boating under the influence, the officer stressed how such behavior endangers everyone on the boat, especially in the middle of a bridge with potential hazards. Hopefully, he learns his lesson after a few nights in jail. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more engaging content. Share your thoughts on the privileged individuals in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Detective Durbin.
The police here, you need to come on right now. She looking for him. Where you at? Which one?
You know, did you see him? You know what he was wearing?
Yeah. That's my, oh God. I can't believe this. I do not believe this. What am I looking for? A picture? Oh my God, yeah, you have a photo.
But if we have an idea what he was wearing, these guys can go up and check the park and...
His mama done went to the park, East Wind. I can't even, he wearing black.
All black?
And he got on some...
Is he wearing shorts?
Black,
or?
yeah, shorts.
Okay. What's his name?
His name is Mama, should be.
Okay, so...
I don't believe this.
He's wearing a black shirt and black shorts?
That's his mother right there. I can't believe this. That's his mother. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. I don't believe this.
After speaking with his mother, the officers went out and tried to look for him, and after 15 minutes, they were able to locate him walking back to his house.
Who the fuck is that boy? Who the fuck is you? That boy can't drive.
Come here, no, come here, man.
Let the police.
He know this boy can't drive.
Oh my God.
Going to jail?
Oh my God.
I'm going to jail.
He had that boy drive. You going to goddamn jail.
I'm going to jail. Hey, I'm going to jail. Hey, hey, officer. 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 I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail, officer. I'm going to jail.
Light-skinned male, gray jogging pants, black and red shoes.
I'm going to jail.
Yes, boy. No ass me drive my car.
You coming to get me? I'm going to jail. How long am I going to be in there for? Officer, how long am I going to be in there for? How long am I going to be in there for? Officer, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Officer, he had it. He wanted me to drive it. He made me 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 drive it.
Come through a back fence.
Officer, he made me drive it. He made me drive it. That's the only reason I was driving. He made me drive it. He made me drive it.
You were driving there?
Yeah.
Yes, he made me.
Okay, hold on. We'll just... Hey, listen, we're not going to try to run or anything, all right?
Did he try to run, or was the other guy?
The other guy
ran. The passenger hopped out.
Sit right here. Have a seat. Sit right here.
You're fine. Have a seat.
You okay?
Shaking.
You're shaking?
The 8-year-old kept saying, he made me do it. He made me drive it.
Everyone in this room, you need to hear it. It's okay, I get that a lot.
This is a 9-year-old student who threw a tantrum because he wanted to go home early. But when staff didn't give in to his requests, he'd begin hitting and throwing books at them. That's when officers arrived on the scene to try and handle this out-of-control kid.
Oh, you want to throw stuff though, right? You. That's okay, I get that a lot. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Despite cops' best efforts to calm the kid down, the kid had no intentions of stopping, as he'd now swear and throw anything he can get his hands on at the cops. With the child showing no mercy to those around him, cops were left with no choice but to place him into handcuffs to contain him.
Stand up for me, bud.
Stand up. So you calm down. This is where we're at. He can do that because he's on the road. Just calm you down for a second.
Chill. Stop it.
Just relax. Just relax.
Stop it. Sit up. Chill.
Just relax.
You need to chill.
Throwing stuff, we can take the handcuffs.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're throwing things. You're putting everyone in this room in. You need to hear it. It's okay, I get that a lot. We're trying to figure out why you're so upset.
Stop pulling. Stop pulling. Stop kicking at my hand.
Just relax. If you relax, we can talk to you and you can take it off. That's why you're not going anywhere.
With the kid in handcuffs, he'd be taken to the guidance counselor to calm down, but it doesn't end here, as the parents later sued the police department, claiming they used excessive force. Now, let me ask you, do you think the cops used excessive force?
What happened today with the fight?
I'm sorry. We were sitting at lunch. Everything was fine. And, he started throwing food. Like, there was, like, throwing food, like, oranges over the building and stuff. And...
Who started throwing food?
Alex.
Okay.
So, you know,
Alex is the girl.
Boy, I don't know. It's confusing. He came outside, like, and, like, he kind of started, like, trying to make himself look bigger, I guess, or whatever. Like, and then that's when, like, I pushed him back. And then that's when he went straight for right here, and then he went for my hair, and then that's when I hit him back.
When you say you pushed him, you said when you say you went for right here, like what do you mean went for right here?
Like, he went, clogged me in the face, like, cause like all right here, they said it was red. I don't know if it's still red or not. And he went, clogged me in the face. He grabbed a hold of my hair, like he kind of had me like, he had me by my hip, like he was holding me by my hip and like at my hair, like he has like his arm under me, I guess, or whatever, and like, he had me by the back of my hair, like by my ponytail, and then he had me. He scratched me in the eye, and I was hitting him, like trying to like push him off and hit him. And then that's when the security guard, that's when he came, and then that's when he grabbed me, and that's when I was asking him to let me go. I wasn't gonna hit him or nothing. I was kind of like, I just started freaking out because I don't like being held like that.
So what happened exactly?
I saw a group of students hanging out right up on the west side. Then I saw Mia and another student. They were confrontational, verbal.
Did he punch you?
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
It was here or something, but she just went.
She hit you though.
Yeah, and then I cut it out, and then she got confrontation after
And then I restrained her.
She got confrontation with you or the other person?
I'm sorry?
With everybody.
She got confrontation with everybody?
With everybody.
Okay.
I had to restrain her again, and she started kicking me like on the
Kicking
back.
you?
Yeah. Lenny had to restrain her leg because she was just out of control.
This is Alex, a transgender 16-year-old who started an argument with students that led into a physical fight. But when school officials tried to stop the fight, Alex kicked and punched them too. But as cops get Alex to speak to him, he seems to think that he's too young to go to jail. So he becomes violent and begins to physically resist the officers.
All right, Mia. Or Alex, I'm sorry. Go ahead and stand up.
You're making me anxiety. I don't need calls and you're freaking officers in here.
We have to do, we're just working.
No, I don't need you guys in here. You're making me get anxiety.
Well, we
I'm
can't.
scared of y'all and I don't freaking need y'all in here. Y'all making me get anxiety.
We can't leave.
And still, I don't care. I don't want y'all in here. Y'all making me anxiety.
Alex.
Y'all making me have anxiety. Y'all need to get that through your head. I'm getting anxiety from them.
They're about to detain you. They're gonna put the cuffs on you.
For what? You gonna take me to jail. That's good.
They can't.
No, you're not.
And they have to.
No.
They have to.
Nope.
They're not doing it because they want to. They actually have to.
No, they don't.
So I'm gonna ask you one more time, okay?
I'm not going with y'all, right? Have my mom take me and not freaking get with y'all. I don't need to go with y'all. Can y'all stop letting me go with y'all? I don't want to go with y'all.
You have to.
I don't want to.
Mom will meet you there.
No. What the f did I do? I didn't do shit. No, what did I do? What did I do?
You got in a fight.
Stupid. That's not me. You should go fucking take her to jail.
It's both y'all.
No, it's not me. No, it wasn't. I have the right to fucking say that stuff. That should have beat the f out of me.
No, Alex, that's not how it is. Alex.
Yes, because y'all be trying to take me to jail. No reason.
You have to go to jail.
No, I'm not going to jail.
You have to go with us.
Y'all trying to take me to jail? No, I'm too young. I'm too young to go to jail. Y'all didn't understand. No, I'm not going to jail. No, just not.
Okay, just real quick, okay? I can see that you're very upset right now. I don't blame you. Okay? The youngest that we can detain a person.
You're not detaining me.
Listen.
That's not what it is. Nope.
Is 11 years old. Okay?
I don't care. Y'all not detaining me. Get that through your head. I don't want to go.
Alex.
I don't want to go.
I understand that. Listen. Let me ask this real quick. If you refuse and you try to fight with us, or you refuse.
Well, can y'all just be quiet and just leave me alone?
We can't do that. Listen.
Well, stop trying to take me with y'all. I'm not trying to go.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter with y'all either.
You have to go.
No, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't.
So can you please
No,
take
it-
off your backpack?
No.
Okay.
I'm not taking my shit off. Nope. No.
Alex.
This is my shit. Stop. Stop. Stop.
We're trying
No. Stop. Don't touch me, please. Ah. No. Fucking God. No, please. I'm sorry. No. 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 Stop, please. Stop. You're hurting me. No. Ah. Take it off of me, please. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off, please. I'm off of me. No, stop. Ow. 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 You're hurting me. Ow. You're hurting me. Stop. I don't need you. Leave me alone. Ow. 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 You're hurting me. Ow. No.
Look, I'm holding onto your backpack.
No, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. No, you're hurting me. He listen. No. What the hell? You're hurting me.
Alex, chill out.
Sir. Sir. Take him off. Ow. 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 Ow.
You're gonna take your
I can't. Ow. Ow. I can't. Ow. Ow. I can't. No, don't unwrap those.
Hey, oh, we'll put it back.
No, I can't. Leave it.
No.
Can you just unwrap it?
No, we.
Why?
Because we don't want
I don't need it. I promise. I'll stay with y'all.
I know you will.
Well, can you
But
just
it's
leave
gonna
me
make it
alone?
more comfortable
I
for
don't
you.
need it. No, it's not comfortable. Ow.
Got it?
No.
Listen.
Oh my God, bro.
Take a
You're making me stressed out. You're making me get sick. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, bro.
Do you have asthma?
Yeah, yes. I don't have
your inhaler.
I don't have an inhaler. I don't have one.
Okay.
I only have one. I'm not. I don't have
Hey,
like.
as soon as we get you to the PD, then we're gonna release you. Okay? And then you can go with Mama.
I can't breathe. Oh, I can't breathe.
Yeah, hold the backpack.
Is she getting the same thing as me?
Hold on, Alex. Stand right here for me, please.
Huh?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Nothing's gonna poke, cut, or stab in your pockets?
Ow.
I have to. Can you spread your feet for me, please?
No.
Alex.
No, leave me alone,
can't leave you alone.
please.
Stand right here for me,
No.
please. Alex, you have to.
No.
I gotta check you.
No, please.
Alex, you just go check
your pocket. No, please.
Alex tries to tell the cops that he can't be arrested because of his age. While cases for adults and minors do differ, in general, the United States allows detainment and arrest of minors if they've committed an arrestable offense, much like adults. Considering Alex has fought with multiple people, these officers are well within their right to arrest him. But Alex continues fighting with cops, and his reason for this is that he is hiding something.
No, please stop! Stop!
Get in the car so we can get you
I'm trying to! Give me my phone!
We can have it whenever you get
Give me my phone!
It's in your backpack.
Give me my phone!
In your backpack.
Stop!
Alex, we have to check you first, girl.
No!
Hey.
Stop!
Alex, please
stop!
Alex, please stop.
No, can y'all stop?
Hey, we're trying to. We just need the key.
Stop!
We just need the key.
Stop!
Alex!
Stop! Can you tell me to stop? Leave me alone!
Listen.
Alex,
Stop! Stop touching me! Bye-bye!
we have to check you, Alex.
No!
We have to.
What's in your pocket? Tell me what's in your pocket that you don't want us to see. Just be real with us. If it's like a vape, I don't care.
Yes.
Okay. You can't. I'm not gonna charge you with that. That's it. Okay? I'm gonna get it. Okay? See? That's all you have to do.
But I need it because it makes me not anxiety or nothing.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
So I know you don't like cops.
Yeah.
And I understand, but I want you to understand we're not doing anything to try to hurt you.
I promise I don't have no weapons.
Okay. No, I believe you. Go ahead and sit down for me. Let's do that. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a report that there was a fight. By the time we got there, they were separated.
Yeah.
So both Alex and the other person was 18. They're an adult, so they're handled differently. But they're going to be something's going to happen with them as well.
Yeah.
So Alex, she's being charged with battery against the school personnel, 2 counts, public affray, and resisting, evading, obstructing.
Starting with Jenna Maldonado, who was pulled over by an officer due to a suspicion of a possible DUI situation. Little did the officer know that this encounter was about to become one of the most hilarious moments of his career.
You're gonna put it in my mouth.
I'll put it in your mouth.
Oh, this is interesting.
It all began quite uneventfully as the officer checked Jenna's license and registration. He inquired about the reason behind her lane swerving without using signals. In response, Jenna remained remarkably composed and answered with brutal honesty. Maybe that was a side effect of the 1 beer she had drunk earlier.
Went over the line.
I will tell you I don't ever signal.
Okay. Well,
So that is an honest thing, but
Okay.
I don't ever signal.
There's only in the car. How much did you drink today?
Earlier.
How much was there?
Like a beer earlier.
Just 1 beer?
About a beer.
About a beer?
About a beer.
So was it 1 beer or was it more than 1 beer?
About a beer.
Aside from the vague beer count, Jenna was surprisingly open with the officer, answering his questions as if she were completely innocent. She even switched to a higher-pitched voice, a common sign of women's attraction. Speaking with a higher voice pitch when talking to men can be a tool to reduce the amount of mating effort that women expend to attract and retain preferred mates. In addition to that, Jenna kept smiling at the officer's face throughout the whole reaction test. It's reasonable to suggest that the officer and Jenna appeared to have a notable chemistry. Interestingly, the subtle hints of attraction seemed to intensify between them as they continued their interaction.
So happy. Oh, sorry. I literally feel like I have a...
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And it's bothering me. Thank you.
It's out.
You're not married? Why not?
I was once before.
Yeah?
Yeah, no more.
What happened?
Life happens. Sometimes you just fly out of love. It just doesn't work out.
How old are you?
How do you think I am?
I mean, you look kind of young.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not young.
42?
Thank you. I'm almost 50.
Until this point, Jenna and the officer remained within acceptable boundaries. However, the situation took a significant turn when it was time to collect Jenna's breath sample.
Okay. Right now the machine says please blow until the tone stops. Let me know if you want to give me 2 breath samples.
Where should I blow?
What's that?
Where should I blow?
Well, if you want to, just tell. Okay, so right here's a brand new silk mouthpiece. No one's ever used it. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a deep breath and blow like a balloon. Don't stop blowing until I tell you to.
You're gonna put it in my mouth.
I'll put it in your mouth.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Tell me when.
Whenever you're ready. Take a deep breath and blow. Like a balloon. Harder. Harder. Okay, there you go. Okay, blow constantly like a balloon. Like blow up a balloon. You know how big a balloon is?
Well,
Take
I
a deep
have
breath.
an idea in my mind and it seems weird, sorry.
Okay, don't let it be weird.
So what now?
Take a deep breath and blow hard like a balloon. Harder. 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 Keep going. Don't stop. Don't change your flow. Up, you change your flow. Take a deep breath from your lungs and blow hard. Well, you're almost twice the legal limit.
Why is it going? You're not wrong.
No, I'm not, because I heard you right. Take a deep breath and blow.
You're wrong.
Harder. Harder. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Up. Up. You change your flow. Okay, so, yeah, you did, because the machine actually knows. So, deep breath like...
That's fine, I'm trying.
I know you don't...
Doing what you asked.
Hard breath. Hard. Harder. Keep that tone going. Harder. Nope. Nope. Keep going. More. Nope. You keep stopping. Come on. Come on, Jenna. You got this. Take a deep breath and blow.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's funny. It's what you're saying.
What am I going to say?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, take a deep breath and blow. One big breath. Nope, not hard enough. Good. Harder. Keep that tone going. Harder. Harder. Up. Nope. Do you hear that tone? You don't, do you? Yeah, that's because you're not blowing hard enough. Take a deep breath. One big breath and blow hard.
I'm trying.
Hard. Nope. Keep going. Nope. You here. Maybe if you stand up. Let's stand up, Jenna.
I don't think that's gonna work.
It might. You never know. We'll try it. Take a deep breath and blow hard. Harder. You're not blowing. Yeah, no.
I'm blowing.
You're not blowing a feather off your hand. Blow a balloon up. A nice big breath.
I'm doing my best for you.
Thank you. Keep up. No. Nope. Okay, hey Jenna. Here.
You see me.
I know.
And I'm blowing.
Yeah, but you're not blowing hard enough. So take a deep breath and like this. Just like that. Let's try that one. Ready and go. Harder. Nope. Harder. I'm going harder. Harder. Nope. Keep going. Don't stop. Nope. Nope. You keep changing harder.
I'm not changing anything.
Hard. Just like that. Nope. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Almost. Nope. Keep going. Nope. Okay.
I am trying my hardest for you.
Thank you.
Jenna's giggles and open expressions of attraction towards Officer Lefebvre make it evident that she is finding it difficult to control herself. She becomes increasingly forward, dropping suggestive remarks about the breath sampling method. However, Officer Lefebvre remains composed and unresponsive to her advances. He even skillfully dodges an almost direct invitation for a date.
What's that?
Yeah, we may have one on a date tomorrow.
A date tomorrow? Well, you're gonna be in jail, girl.
I may have, well, if you would have just taken me home.
I'd have got fired.
No.
I can't be taking you home.
Jenna's hopes were dashed, and she had to spend a night in jail. Given the fact that Officer Lefebvre is widely recognized as a seasoned pro among police officers, any potential seduction techniques were unlikely to work on.
On March 8, 2022, the Volusia County Sheriff's Department received a tip that there was a TikTok video showing that a student from Volusia High School had brought a loaded gun with him to school. Police immediately responded to the call.
Do you know what this kid looks like? Let's get his backpack too. Are you? Come on.
The school officials point out the student, and the cops find him in gym class. So they pull him aside to begin their questioning.
You know what I want to talk to you about? You don't know? Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Keep your hands out of your pockets for me. Okay. Take your backpack off for me. All right. So somebody reported that they have a photo of you, and in the photo it looks like there's some sort of a weapon sticking out of a pocket, or take your hands out of your pockets.
The cop explains to the kid that there was a report that he brought a gun with him to school, and that it might be sticking out of his pocket. The moment the cops mention this, you see the kid puts his hands in his pockets, almost to showcase that he has nothing on him, which could be nervousness, but it could also be an attempt to deceive the cops. The problem is, the cops know there is a weapon because of the video that was posted only hours earlier.
Do me a favor, just lift your sweatshirt up, turn around for me. Turn around again, lift your sweatshirt up again. What is that? Relax, okay? Anything else I need to be concerned about?
No, there's a mag in it, it's not popped.
Is it?
And there is a mag inside of my book.
What kind of gun is it?
It's a 9mm. So no, it's not loaded. It has a mag in it, but it's not popped back.
Alright, don't move.
I almost got jumped 2 days ago, that's why I had it.
The officers finally spot the gun in the waistband of the kid's pants. Earlier in the conversation, the student tried to indicate to them that he had nothing on him. But it didn't take the cops long to prove that he was just trying to get away with it the whole time.
I'm not going to parade you through the gym, but we're going to go to my office and we're going to do the investigation. Okay?
Yes, ma'am, go ahead. I have a purple light going off on the alert.
Hey, Coach, grab this bag for me.
The 16-year-old was charged with possession of a firearm on school property, grand theft of a firearm, and carrying a concealed firearm. This
Sheriff's office, why don't you come out and talk to me with your hands empty? Drop the gun!
If we call the cops, he was going to kill us. And the first time
said
we
that today?
Today.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Okay.
On February 10, 2022, 911 dispatchers in Maple Falls, Washington began to receive multiple complaints about a belligerent resident in a nearby subdivision. What started as a routine disturbing the peace call quickly devolved into a violent scene of brutality so insane, even area neighbors were compelled to pick up arms and fight back. Some of the footage you're about to see has never been seen before.
Howdy. Are you having trouble with the neighbors?
It began with a series of complaints from Maple Falls residents that their reclusive neighbor, later identified as the then 60-year-old Joel Burke Young, had been discharging a shotgun into the air and making verbal threats against them.
Oh, so he's making smoke. Okay. I'm not the burn ban police, so I don't know if there's a burn ban because of the air quality. I don't know. I have no frickin' idea.
No, I don't either.
So, who's out shooting a shotgun in the air?
Deputies Ryan Rathbun and Jason Thompson of the Whatcom County Sheriff's Office in Washington are the first to respond, completely unaware of just how dangerous this situation will soon become.
But he's just out here being an asshole.
That's correct.
He's pissed about the fire.
That's correct.
And you're like, what, dude? So you're going to go...
That's correct. Yeah.
You're more than prepared to put it out. You didn't make any threats to shoot anybody.
Nope.
He didn't make any threats to kill you?
Nope.
Okay, these guys are pissed off because he
may have,
Okay.
but I wasn't overly concerned about it.
Okay. Let me go talk to these guys and I'll brief him real fast. Yeah. These guys are out here all armed up and pissed off because they're like the local neighborhood buddies and watch group, right? They're like, why the f is he shooting a f***ing gun out here? Yada, yada, yada. They're pissed about that.
The trigger-happy suspect will soon appear just off camera, opening his front door to make it known exactly how he feels about the whole situation.
Have we talked to him yet?
No one's talked to him yet.
Okay, so that's
probably a 2-officer contact to talk to him. 7-2 walk and get to see air. I don't know what this guy's name is. Hey, Ron, you want to go back in the house? He was back out of the door yelling, so okay. I just don't want you in the backyard. So, do you know his name?
Nope.
No, he doesn't know his name. No. Yeah, just wait. Garage-ish or stuff. I just don't want you getting shot by that idiot. Yeah. So he's gonna come to the door and yell and be foolish. I don't want to order him out till we get another person. Hey, sir.
Hey, you want to shoot?
No, it's the sheriff's office. Why don't you come out with your hands empty and talk to us?
Kiss my
Okay, well, that's different.
Do you want to just keep an eye on that and I'll talk to these guys?
Yeah, sure.
While Deputy Thompson maintains visual on the young house, Deputy Rathbun talks with nearby residents, hoping to gain some insight into the mind and mentality of their suspect.
Well, he just asked me to kiss his dick. Maybe it was Deputy Thompson, I don't know.
Well, the slug from the shotgun is in our
Not the
backyard.
slug, the plug.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's when I saw the plug land in our backyard.
Why don't you come out and talk to me with your hands empty?
If you're a sheriff, I'll put that up. Get the out of here. Tell these people to put the goddamn smoke down. Take a ride on the wild side. Hit it.
Based on the suspect's dangerous behavior and blatant refusal to follow the officer's instructions, this situation has the potential to quickly take a catastrophic turn.
But if he's shooting it up in the air, it's raining a house over on the kids, do we have a reckless endangerment issue?
This isn't the first
Possibly.
time, and he told us if we call the cops, he was going to kill us. And the first
He
time
said
we
that
had,
today?
Today, he said, "Call the cops, and I'll kill you." And we said, "Fine, we'll go get our guns, and we're calling the cops."
To you guys,
To us.
today he yelled that to you.
Yeah, just when this happened, because we told him to stop shooting. We have
Okay.
kids outside. Told us to go f*** ourselves.
You can put some notes in CAD. Our subject appears to be intoxicated by interaction, verbal and physical. He's armed with a shotgun. He's aware law enforcement is here and doesn't care.
I said, "Fine, we're calling the cops." And he said, "Do it, and I'll kill you."
And you saw him armed with a gun?
Yes. Yeah, he shot
Do you believe he would possibly engage and shoot you guys?
Yeah.
This will all be an audio and video recorded.
Yeah, no.
Everyone understand
There's
that?
a reason I
boom, boom,
grabbed
boom, boom, boom.
mine.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
It seems Young's antics had been escalating for some time, to the point where his neighbors feel their lives are now at risk, but no one is prepared for just how violently unhinged Young can really be.
He went back in the house and proceeded to egg me on and yell obscenities at me through the window.
Okay.
And I informed him that I'm a veteran. He wants to f around. I was in Afghanistan. I don't care. Come outside.
Right.
I'll dump right here. You threatened me, this household, and our family. I defend all terrorists, foreign and domestic. I don't care.
So
that is a
and that's why
threat.
you went and armed yourself.
Today.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
We're gonna deal with him. The cavalry's coming. We're gonna deal with him. Whatever that looks like. He's not gonna be allowed to shoot guns and fuck. Right. So we're gonna take care of it.
Step away.
I feel you. I know what you're saying. Okay. We're gonna deal with it.
Suddenly, all hell breaks loose.
What do you want now?
Sheriff's office, drop the gun!
Shots fired, shots fired.
You okay?
I'm hit.
7-4, welcome.
That's right. With both deputies struck down by gunfire, it's the neighbors who take up arms to defend against the maniac terrorizing their streets. After one of the men unloads an entire magazine into the window of the suspect's house, the others help the wounded deputies into the cover of the nearby garage, where they quickly attempt to render first aid.
Keep driving. Keep driving. You okay?
Haley, call medics!
They're coming. Greg, shots fired. At the front door. Hey, get back.
Oh, Jesus. I'm all right, brother. Not all right, but just, yeah.
Jay, we got hit in the face. Jay and I are out of here.
Tell Hayden, go to my van. In the back of the van is a med kit. Big red bag, black backpack. Please grab it. I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I need egg, but we need replacements. Yeah.
In the head.
We're both hit.
In the head. Both officers.
In the head.
I'm losing vision in my left eye.
Okay.
Please sit down. I got you covered, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bleed here.
While the extent of the officer's injuries isn't yet known, it's clear that they're in desperate need of medical attention. Additional members of law enforcement continue to arrive at the scene to assist, but the shooter is still at large. There's no telling what'll happen next.
I doubt it was a slug because I wouldn't be here.
No, it wasn't a slug. We got BBs.
I got sterile pads. How many you want?
Jay, stay armed up.
That light blew out.
You need to back over here.
He shot me out the front door. Mine's right here.
On the dash.
Can you drive, Bone?
Yeah, I can drive.
As the harrowing standoff continues, the injured officers have no choice but to transport themselves in an attempt to obtain the medical care they need.
You good? You good?
I'm coming. Hey, what's your name up there?
Get in, Bone, get in. Back seat, get in. 7-2 and I are self-extricating to aid. You can let them know at the fire hall that we're coming in with the gunshot wounds.
Copy, to meet 8 at the fire hall.
16 to 7-4, we're behind 8, Kendall on Oregon Trail.
Okay? We're both shot. We are the ones that are shot. Don't go any farther down.
Let's advise. We got 2 victims, both with buckshot, shot to the forehead. Both of them. You can run with both of them.
We can all ride in one ambulance.
Yeah, we're going to. We only have one here. So who shot you?
Guy in the house.
What's his name?
We don't know.
3031?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going to load you guys up, okay?
Okay.
Just put your rifle down. I want to load you up and go, okay?
With white trim, we got a bunch of civilians helping us.
Just you guys get back outside right here. Just load them up and go.
With the injured deputies safely in the care of emergency services, tactical units can focus on swiftly bringing the suspect to justice. And indeed, it won't be long before the full force of the Whatcom County Sheriff's Office descends upon the home of the alleged shooter.
All right, I'll take a look at the map. How far up are we from here?
Be safe. We think the guy's still in the house, but just in case he's murdered.
attempted murder. Gotcha. Times 2. Right? Where'd James go? Alan? I got that, James. Hey, Triplet. We're going to take 2 and go around King Valley that way. We're going to take, him and I are going to go up King Valley and go around the east.
I want you to stay further out for perimeter, so that's going to take all the tight stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If there's a way when we get back there, if there's a way to make contact with Haystack, I want to get this moved because we're going to have a big piece of armor coming in.
Okay. Okay.
Austin, what do you need from me?
I don't know. I think I just need to go to him and jump bear tank on the other side. We're going to see the front door.
Okay.
I think they're pretty well empty, so I don't think there's very many people in there yet, so whatever you need.
Okay. And
shotgun?
We don't know. That's what he was firing originally, I guess, but we don't know what they got.
That's what the CAD says.
So, and nobody has eyes on the guy, so we don't know if he's in there or not. We're assuming he is.
Okay.
But they have pretty good perimeter to the southeast.
Do we have a description, clothing, and
we have nothing. Nothing. So.
With his house surrounded by an army of law enforcement officials and armored vehicles, it appears Young doesn't quite grasp the severity of the situation as he finally opens his front door and makes his presence known.
Door's opening.
Door open. Show me your hands! Hands up! Put your hands up right now! You're under arrest! Step out front! Hands in the air! Step out, follow commands, show me your hands! Keep your hands up! Hands up! Higher! Keep your hands up!
Walk out to the street.
Get the FN ready. Suspect at the front door laughing at us.
Joel Young wouldn't have the last laugh, however. At 6:03 p.m., officers secured Young in handcuffs, bringing an end to a day of needless terror and indiscriminate violence.
Get on your face! Hands out! Hands out! I got the house. Hands out to your side, all the way! Jaron, out of the turret!
You guys are really making a big scene out of nothing.
Keep your taser on him.
He has no idea what he did. Look at this guy. You guys are here for me? Like, he has no idea.
Amazingly, despite the flurry of gunfire directed at his property, Joel Young was completely unscathed. With the alleged shooter in cuffs, it wasn't long before the heroic exploits of the gunslinging neighbors began to circulate among the ranks.
Because he was jacking a shotgun around, so him and Jay, I think they were like approaching. I don't know how close they got. I don't know if they're at the door, and I don't know if they returned fire.
The neighbors returned fire.
I don't know.
No, they did.
Oh, they did?
What's that?
The neighbors returned fire.
Oh, the neighbors.
Neighbors.
Those neighbors right there, when Bone got hit, they came up to get Bone, and they returned fire.
Oh.
One of them with a shotgun, and the other with a rifle, shot at the guy here. And they grabbed Bone and brought him back.
Gotcha. Well, good.
Everybody's looking at the house, and I'm like, all right, this is my team. And I didn't know who those guys were, but they were great.
Do we know exactly what houses they're at?
Know what?
Do we know what houses our assistants were at? Oh, it is that one.
Those two, Rathbun and the other officer.
You know if they're okay? The officers?
We don't know. Yeah,
That breaks my heart.
Rathbun is like...
He's like family. He's like family.
He was standing right over by the door there.
Where you mean where the garage door is, where the lights on?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was standing there, and he said he was a sheriff?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I said, you. That's what you do, right? Yeah. Okay? It's not that I don't appreciate sheriffs. My dad was a border patrol. Oh, okay? Yeah. I appreciate all you people. That ain't the point. I'm really getting damn tired of this what's going on. You can throw me in jail if you want. It's okay. I'm not a threat to you. Because I'm sick of this, right? I got neighbors over here that are freaking crazy. I can't stand it here. I want to move somewhere else. But if you throw me in jail, I guess I'll just sit there till I die.
Despite both officers suffering wounds caused by birdshot to their faces, deputies Ryan Rathbun and Jason Thompson would eventually make full recoveries and return to duty nearly a year after this horrific experience. Each was awarded the State Medal of Honor in May of 2023. Joel Burke Young faces several felony charges, including 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. He pleaded not guilty at his arraignment on February 18, 2022. As of January of 2024, he's still awaiting trial and remains in custody at the Skagit County Jail.
February 27, 2023, Alexi Treviso was admitted to Artesia General Hospital in New Mexico for extreme back pain. The only thing, however, is that this wasn't just normal back pain. She was having labor pain, and instead of letting the doctors know, she decided to do the unthinkable. What followed was an incident that would forever traumatize the medical staff involved in the case.
So we started working her up. We did a pregnancy test on her, showed positive. She was denying that she had sex. Then she said she had to go to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom. She was in there for quite a while. We kept knocking on the door. Finally, we got her to open the door, and there was blood everywhere. She was cleaning it up. So we took her back to the room, and I was afraid that she knew she was pregnant. She had done something to herself. So the doctor started doing an exam on her. We had the lady come to clean the bathroom. She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when they looked in there, there was no trash in there, but it was underneath the clean bag. The baby's dead. Okay, we have him in trauma too, but she killed the kid.
Yeah. How old was the baby?
I don't know. It's full term. She just had it. She had it in the bathroom. Was what happened, and then she whatever she did, I don't know. She's gonna lie. She wouldn't tell us she's pregnant. She's been lying the whole time.
Alexi had been in the bathroom for quite some time until nurses realized something was wrong. Initially thinking that Alexi had hurt herself, they never imagined finding a deceased newborn in the trash can of the bathroom.
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
It was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here. Stop. Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's bleeding significantly.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her out there as soon as possible.
Okay.
I obviously need your permission to transfer her for medicals. She needs to
She's
be
19.
Oh, you're right.
But she is a student too.
She's still 19 years
you're
old.
right. You're right. She needs to. I'm sorry, I forgot she's 19.
Keep out of me.
But you need to make sure that you're safe. I need to send you to Loveless to labor and delivery. Will you please agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna work on that. In terms, I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know. But the baby's gonna have to be taken for autopsy and there'll be an investigator and everything. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but we need to do this correctly.
The newborn had been found covered with linen at the bottom of the trash can, which shows that Alexi had tried to hide her crime but failed. Not only that, but she refers to her baby as nothing when saying nothing was crying, which again shows the type of person she actually is.
Where did you put the baby at? Tell me the truth. In there.
517.
That came out of your toilet bag. You put it in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah. In what bag? Why did you say anything to us? Do you want to get in trouble for this now? You could get in trouble for this.
The mother's reaction and attitude to the news are totally not what one would expect in a situation like this. More sad is to see one of the nurses showing more compassion and grief for the baby than his real family.
And all I saw was like blood everywhere, like on the walls, on the toilet. It just looked like a horror film. The umbilical cord looked like an animal had tore it apart. Like, you know, have you ever eaten string cheese? And you know, when you twist it, that's how the bottom of the umbilical cord looked. And I just remember it caught my eye and I was like, God. I was like, this chick really ripped this thing apart. When there's like one or two things in the wastebasket, I usually pick it up and take it out, but I didn't that night. And then, like, I've been kicking myself on this because I feel like, you know, if I would have just taken it out, I would have seen it.
Well, no one prepares for that type of thing. You know what I mean? Most people don't act like that. So don't blame yourself for it.
Yeah.
Because it's not a natural thing to do.
Well, I mean, it's just hard because I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother. And I've dealt with death before, but never like this.
Right.
You know, like, it was horrible.
Alexi Treviso was finally detained and later arrested on charges of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. She faces life in prison if convicted.
I'll bring her out. Just tell me what's going on.
I will give it to her whenever.
Can I see her?
She can see the warrant when she gets arrested.
This is my house. I have a right to see the warrant.
I'm letting you know she has a warrant for her arrest. We don't have a search warrant for your house. We have a warrant for her arrest.
Okay, can we see the warrant?
Yeah, once we
she gets a copy of it.
Can I go up there when you take her up there?
You can go to the detention. Do you know where it is?
Everything? Okay, so what is she under arrest for?
She's over 18. She's got to talk to her.
I understand that,
right.
Detective Gonzalez.
Right.
What is she under arrest for?
She has a warrant for arrest, okay?
For what?
That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay?
What do you mean that's all you're going to tell me?
She's over the age of 18.
I understand that, but I have a right to know as well.
And we'll tell you that, but we
Okay, then let me know now. Let me know now. I'm giving you the corporation. I told you answer my question. What is she under arrest for?
Like I said, she's over the age of 18.
To make matters worse, not long after this incident, Alexi was seen enjoying her school prom. and her mother is suing the hospital, blaming them for the whole ordeal. But if you thought parents couldn't get any worse, on April 22nd, 2021, police arrived at a home to discover the cries of children screaming for their mother. Neighbors concerned about the kids' well-being were quick to dial 911.
Is that someone passed out on the ground right there? Are they both your children? Yeah.
The officers that arrived then found the children locked in a room in deplorable conditions. The mother, once confronted, even dares to put their cries off as them playing.
Hello. Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying?
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right, well, he looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints that they feel like there's children in distress over there.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah. They scream a lot and they're very,
How old are they?
almost 2 and 3. They're very
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like, I was just in there getting them stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter in the
So there's like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them? As they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us?
Is that bright in your eyes?
And this apparently has not been the first time from all your neighbors calling in, saying that they hear this multiple times throughout the week. Do you have an ID with you?
The officers, besides the disgusting look of the house, notice cockroaches on the walls. And to make matters worse, she even declares that the house is a safe environment for her children.
When was the last time you even changed their diapers? As it's sagging there, probably full.
They had a ton of juice, and it was probably an hour and a half ago that I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's just, they're very, very loud and vocal. And since both of the windows are opened,
This is a safe environment, huh?
we're still cleaning it out. Their uncles and aunt just left and they trashed the place. So,
I'm not enthused so far, to be honest with you.
neither am I.
You notice the cockroaches on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see the...
So the screen was in there.
Yeah, the screen was in, but you see how they had the holes and so forth. They're pushing their fingers through, and I mean, I feel like you could easily push that out if you actually tried.
Okay.
It took her several minutes to, it seemed a good amount of time to answer the door. When she answered the door, she was like groggy and tired.
Was the baby with her when she answered the door?
No.
Yeah, so she wasn't.
The infant was asleep in the bed. She seemed tired, groggy, kind of out of it, like she just awoken. And they were banging on the door that was locked from the other side. With an empty juice cup. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
With
It's
an
just
empty
scream.
what?
Juice cup.
Juice cup?
Juice.
Oh, juice cup. Oh, I was like, what's a juice cup? Okay.
And screaming, mommy, mommy, juice, juice. And just loud screeching.
The mother, who previously had no reaction to being told about her children's cries, now is seen breaking down as she's arrested for child neglect.
You want to explain or?
Sure. So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Okay? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. All right, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight for child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest.
We don't tolerate this. All right, the conditions they're in is unsafe for them, in general. Completely unsatisfactory.
You're gonna probably want your wallet, your ID when you go. Alright, go ahead, put your hands behind back, please. Put your palms together just like you're praying. Palms together. Palms together, like you're praying.
Christina Coe and Gilbert Bridewell were finally arrested and transported until an Uber driver realized it. On August 21, 2021, Ohio police officers responded to a 911 call about kids being left out in a car for hours.
You pointed out to me that you seen the kids in the car left. I talked to the little girl. She said she don't know how long she been in here.
Okay.
One is like an infant, probably like 4 or 5. And I think the other one was like 3 or 4.
Okay.
I was just doing an Uber Eats here.
You're fine, okay.
Drove by and the little girl was hanging out the window screaming.
What, the windows was rolled up though?
Like the two how they are were kind of like how they are, but the two back were this one was up. The little like 3-year-old here was hanging out the car screaming, like screaming for her mom. So I stopped and I was like, "What's your mom's name?"
What's your name?
Steven.
Say you notify.
I do gig work for work.
Okay,
so
okay.
I was doing an Uber Eats here, and like I said, I drive by and the little girl was hanging out the window screaming for her mom. So I'm a parent, so I was like, I walked up to the car to make sure there was nobody in the car with them, and I asked her, I said, "What's your mom's name? I'll go get her." And then I saw the security guard and I asked him to come outside because this is a serious matter, and I was like, "You gotta call the police. This isn't okay."
Here we can see how, thanks to this guy, these kids were saved from a fatal fate. To the shock of everyone, we are later informed that the mother had been donating her plasma and had checked in at 7:30 in the morning, leaving her 2 children in the hot car for almost 4 hours until this point. It seems that because this happened in the morning, the kids were luckily able to resist for longer as it wasn't too hot.
So she's been checked in with us since 7:30 a.m.
7:30 a.m. Okay.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus.
It's getting really warm out here now.
It's really hot.
And
look, the baby's dressed in pants and long sleeves.
What's your name?
My name is Stacy. I'm the registered nurse here.
Alright, Stacy. Alright, we're just getting them checked out.
Yeah.
I appreciate that a lot.
You're welcome.
Been here since 7:30.
Been here since 7:30.
When confronted, the mother was seen unable to process what she had done wrong, clearly showing what a great parent she is. Like we've seen in the other cases, she breaks down crying after being told she is going to be charged for child neglect, but has no reaction to when the officers told her about how she had endangered her children.
The windows is rolled up.
Yes, ma'am.
And the kids are here alone.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
We come here. However, people were here, bystanders, were able to, open the door, give the kids some water, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
However, this is this is severity crime, okay? You can't just leave the kids in the car unattended. All right? The car was not on.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't leave it on.
Yeah, I mean, it's hot outside, you know what I mean?
Oh, so you mean to, okay.
Even if it was on, people can take your children,
Yeah.
they can take your car,
Yeah.
and it's like near 85 degrees outside. Inside that car heats up very fast, and children at a young age are they're easily raise their temperature level.
All right, so I'm gonna go talk to my surgeon here. We're gonna let you know how we're gonna proceed. We're gonna go to the hospital, get the kids checked out. I'm gonna notify Child Family Services. All right, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll do this.
Hold on, I gotta see.
Are you pregnant or postpartum?
No.
Go put your hands behind. We're just detaining you right now, all right? Put your hands
I'm
behind
being
your back.
detained?
Yes. Put your hands together like you're praying. Like you're praying. There you go.
Come see my baby.
Yeah, stand by, all right?
The mother, who previously hadn't checked up on her kids, now demands to see her kids as she's being arrested.
Can I see my baby?
Hold on. Yeah, Stacy Aldridge. 7:30, right?
7:43.
7:43. Okay.
I wanted to come in. Please, can I go and see him? Please, can I go and see him? Please, can I go and see him?
Hey, laugh.
May I go and see them?
Yeah, they're going to the hospital. Okay.
The woman, later identified as Tamisha Massey, was finally charged with endangering children. She was then entered into a drug court mandated program where she successfully completed it after a few months. And if you thought a mother leaving her kids in the hot car for
And finally, let me introduce you to Lieutenant Brian Filipiak, or rather, former lieutenant. On November 13th, 2016, his fellow officers caught him behind the wheel while extremely intoxicated after receiving multiple reports from citizens about a pickup vehicle swerving on the road and nearly hitting other cars. Brian immediately knew what he had done, but he simply did not want to accept it and insisted that the officer let him go, even though everything was recorded on camera.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. You got your ID? The reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. Okay. And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many? Just a couple. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
I don't know. But
So, please step out of the vehicle for me.
just let me go.
I'm not. I can't let you go. We're way past that point. You know this.
No, I don't.
Yeah, Brian, out of this vehicle. I'm asking you nicely. I don't want to see anything worse happen. Okay?
No, just let me go. Just let me stop over and call it, okay?
I can't.
Do me a favor.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I'm not losing my career over you.
And I'm not losing my career either, so.
Out of this vehicle now.
Be
out of this vehicle
no,
now.
Don't touch
Brian,
me.
out of this vehicle now.
Don't touch me.
Let's step out.
No,
you know this. Out of this vehicle.
No.
Out of this vehicle. You are
No.
resisting an officer.
No,
you know
I'm
this.
not.
We just have to. Out.
Brian, go. Come on.
No, hold on, guys.
Brian.
One more time.
Taser right now if you don't get out. Out. Right now. Go to the front of my car.
I didn't resist.
We forcefully out to
Yeah,
out
I
this
was
vehicle.
trying to make a deal.
Okay.
Just let me go. I will.
Yes or no? Are you going to do a field sobriety test for me?
I just want to sleep it off.
Are you going to do a field sobriety test for me?
Can we just sleep it off?
No, we can't sleep it off. Are you going to do a field sobriety test for me?
I don't know.
Are you going to do a field sobriety test? Yes or no?
Just let me.
No. Yes or no? Are you going to do a field sobriety test? Walk the line, one-legged stands, you know the routine.
No, stop. Just let me.
Yes or no? We're going to do field sobriety.
No, just let me.
You're on my side, then do the sobriety test. It's a
No,
yes.
I'm not on your side. If you're on my side, you'd let me just go.
I'm doing my job, you know that.
Yeah, and I'm doing my job too.
Okay. If you're not going to do field sobriety test, turn around, place your hands behind your back, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest.
No, don't.
You are under arrest. Don't resist, Brian.
No,
Come on.
Come on. Okay, stop.
You're
Stop.
under. You're not
No,
going to.
I'm not resisting, but don't. Let's stop.
You're
Let's talk
tensed
about
up.
it. Let's talk about it, okay?
I've tried.
No,
Have
we
a
have
seat.
not talked.
Brian, have a seat.
Stop, guys. Hold on.
I'm done.
No.
In my car. In my car. Get in there. Crawl in. I don't care. Stay right here.
No.
Yes.
Just what?
Brian, don't.
Stop. Why are you doing this to a fellow?
What?
Brian Filipiak was sentenced to 1 year of probation with a deferred jail sentence and was stripped of his title as a lieutenant and sworn law enforcement officer.
What are you talking about?
Listen to me. The next time I see you throw trash, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail.
I'm sorry.
You get out of my face. Thank you.
Let her go. What the
12, I need a couple other units in the 200 block of park.
The teen that allegedly was caught throwing the can immediately got defensive and tried to walk off with her friend. However, that wasn't the end of the situation. The same teen looked back and threw another can, but this time at the cop.
Don't give a you're a minor. Hey, tell her to come down to the police department and see me. My name's Lieutenant May. Hey, I don't care if you're mad. Tell her to come and see me. My name's Lieutenant May. Sorry, Park. Yeah, Gladen Park.
Do not touch me. I'm calling my mother. Move. Come here. No, if you touch me, I swear to
I'm not. Do I look like I'm touching you?
Yes, you just pushed me to
I wasn't talking to you.
It don't matter.
Hey, call your mama so I can find out where you live. Call your mom so I can find out where you live. Call your mom. Call your mama so I can find. Hey, I don't care. I don't care.
I threw a can in your.
And then threw it at me. So that's a different story. Hey, call your mom.
Friend, like, what are you doing?
Call your mom. I'm not gonna touch you. Call your. Okay. Call your mom. Call your mom. Call. I'm super extra. Hey, call your mom. You can call your mom too.
The cop and the teens continue to argue for a couple more minutes until the girl gets close to the officer's face, leading him to push them off of him, and that's when things get even worse.
You're gonna get. Hey, listen. Hey, because you can't. Because you're impeding my investigation. That's why. That's why. Listen. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Listen, y'all, back the off of me. Get the fuck back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
After this moment, more officers came to the scene, and you can see that all the girls start to freak out, leading to one of the teens to punch an officer in the face. However, weirdly enough, once she was handcuffed and was walking back to the cop car, her entire attitude shifted.
Get off the breeze. No, you got the cuffs on here.
All right. Get up.
Okay, I'm compliant.
No, you punched me in the face. You're not compliant.
You punched me first.
No, I didn't. I pushed you back. It's all on camera. You're good.
Oh my God. Can y'all call my mama, please?
Yeah, please. I've been trying to get you to call your mom.
Okay.
Too late.
I'm okay with that.
Too late to be nice.
You punched me in my face first. I don't have anything on me. I was
okay. Well, you're under arrest for battery on an officer.
You can't touch me there. Do you want me to lift up my shirt? Like, what?
Nope. We don't need you to do anything else except do what we tell you to do. No, we're not.
Can I get my wig?
No, ma'am.
Karina Armando was arrested for a DUI when driving home from a local Irish pub. Even before the officer initiated a traffic stop, Karina pulled over voluntarily by herself.
Hi! The reason I'm stopping you, well, I didn't stop you. Why did you stop? Let me ask you that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, where are you coming from right now?
Just coming from Thatcher's.
From Thatcher's?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you came straight from Thatcher's?
Karina immediately admitted she's been to a pub. The officer immediately proceeded to conduct a standardized field sobriety test. Seeing her struggle to step out of her car, it is arguable whether any sort of test is even necessary.
Can you say the alphabet from the letter E to the letter P for me without singing it? E through P.
The main purpose of the alphabet test is to assess the ability to divide your attention between a mental task and a physical task. In this case, Karina is so clearly under the influence, the officer doesn't require her to stand still. It's not a surprise. Karina failed this test. Upon arriving at the police station, Karina's behavior slightly changed. It's almost as if she enjoys the interaction with officers. She is less cocky and begins to be flirtatious.
Karina, we just got to take some pictures. There's this gray background on the wall over here. So we're going to go over here. We're going to take 3 pictures. You're just going to... Yep, I'm going to have to do that every time. Like you said before, it's procedure. So I just got to do this every time, all right? I don't think you're going to fight me or anything like that, but it's what we got to do.
Hell no.
All right.
I'm not going to.
So if you make your way over that gray background, and if you face just forward at that gray blob over there, or black blob, that's a camera. And we'll just tell you if we need you to adjust at all. So if you go ahead and look straight on at it for me until we get you to do the next one.
That's it.
Yes, that's it.
Yep, so you come take a seat back over here.
Don't cuff me back. My boy.
All right, this hand or this hand? Okay.
One that's not struggling.
All right, I don't want to get it on your drawer.
As things go on, her playfulness intensifies, and so does her attention to the officer.
Tests. Do you understand these rights which I've just read to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Oh, are you ready?
I am. My wife will appreciate that, actually.
The officer then reads her rights and describes the process of taking a breath sample. He emphasizes that a refusal to provide a breath sample will lead to a charge on top of the DUI. Unfortunately for Karina, it seems to be the wrong time to ask her to make a logical decision. She refuses to provide a breath sample as she's clearly more focused on maintaining a deep eye contact with the officer. But clearly, it must have worked, as officers allowed her to call her father to pick her up, as she will be released pending her first court appearance. Knowing she's going home tonight, Karina's mood only gets better. She proceeds to crack multiple jokes before making one of the younger police officers blush. A moment he will remember for quite some time, and the rest of the footage is just pure joy.
I'm in so much trouble.
Well, hopefully you could at least get to your bed and figure it out in the morning.
Hell yeah. Key number 5.
Yeah. Feel free to use the handrail.
America.
Just take it slower right here. I fall up these stairs.
My pronouns are you. Say. All I gotta say is Marvel's classy.
Let me just explain to you real quick.
I will cry about them later.
There's 2 tickets there because there's a court date, so I have to tell you.
Hey. I know you.
Yeah? Why is that?
Oh, that meant I was meaning it like a...
You meant it in an endearing way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hi.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't get it in that kind of way, so.
It's always in that kind of way. Wow, Montville Police Station's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Karina was booked with driving while intoxicated, refusal of breath testing, reckless driving, careless driving, and failure to maintain lane. In the end, that was pretty sweet. If anything else, at least she made this young cop's day.
2018, the staff at Franklin High School called a student into the principal's office because he smelled like marijuana. And as they began the search of the kid's backpack, he admitted to having a loaded handgun inside. Shortly after, the Seattle Police Department were called. They arrived on the scene only moments later.
I haven't checked the rest of the backpack, but first pocket I checked, I could feel it.
Okay.
It's right there.
All right. What did he say? I mean, what?
He had left the bag in the room, and so when I said I'm going to need to go get your bag because it smells like marijuana.
In the classroom.
It was in the classroom. So he was saying, he looked real nervous, and I said, "You have something in your bag that you shouldn't have." And I said, "Marijuana?" And he goes, "Not marijuana." And he goes, "Well, I just don't know. There might be something in there. Might be something in there." So.
Okay.
And I know that 911 officer asked me if it's loaded, and I said, "I'm not going to mess with you here at school."
Okay.
But I was pretty sure. And he didn't have the safety on.
There was one. It was lower than
that. Was really good.
He also
Safety on, safety off. Did you do that?
You would like
So it was off.
Yeah.
So he doesn't. You guys haven't talked to him at all yet.
He knows we have this, and he's sitting in a room over there.
Okay. So we haven't talked to him since then.
No.
Okay. All right. Well.
And I have not checked the rest of the bag, so I will do that. Unless this gives you guys probable cause to do the rest of the bag. Everything else.
Yeah, we'll take the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Though we would like to know if there's also drugs, right? We need to see the extent of
what else is in there?
school-based, yeah. So discipline and whatnot. I just wanted to know search it, but with the weapon in it, we want to make sure we're doing a secret.
This in a car before we.
Yeah, let's do that.
So that way we can go talk to him and not have to worry about that.
The school staff point the officers to the student's backpack. Inside, they find a handgun with a round in the chamber and the safety off, which is beyond dangerous. Luckily for everyone involved, the cops were able to secure the weapon before anyone was injured. And after getting more information from school officials, the cops go outside to perform a background check on the firearm and search the backpack further.
I feel like getting into something else in here that.
Yeah.
Got some heavy body spray going on.
Already covered up the weed, assuming. Belt. Actually, if there's nothing else in here, we could give this to Grandma.
It was bad enough that the kid had a gun within on school grounds, but it was about to get a lot worse for him because the officers were about to uncover important details about the weapon he was carrying. Over their radio, the cops learned that the gun they found in the student bag was stolen. In the state of New Jersey, any gun-related charges carry a weight of a minimum of 5 years in state prison, with 10 years being the maximum. They now understand they could be dealing with a felon.
We just have to verify it. They verify it. Now it's what? Yeah. So we went through this. There's nothing else in there, so we figure you guys either can keep it or we give it to Grandma to take it home. Then we don't have to deal with it. The gun is stolen.
Okay, that's right.
So he's going to jail. So we'll go talk to him and find out his side of the story.
And then we're just trying to, I know you have to do what you need to do, but we're trying to minimize the visibility of.
Well, we're just gonna walk him around.
We're just on in a passing period.
Gotcha.
Above your head.
The officers discovered the weapon was stolen, which basically guaranteed that after this conversation, the student was being carted off to jail. All the officers need now is his side of the story.
What's going on today? Why are we here?
So, I got called down for the 4 referrals that I got in the last week. They said I smelled like weed, and then they went to go get my backpack. They asked me, did I have weed in my backpack? I said, oops, I might have weed in my backpack, saying basically, yeah, I have weed. And then they came down and they searched me. Then there was a gun in my backpack, and I did not know nothing about it. And I was lost and confused about everything. And then they called you guys down here.
Okay. You didn't know there was a gun in your backpack?
No, sir.
Is it your backpack?
Yes, sir.
How would a gun get in there?
I was at my cousin's. I spent the night there. He went out, came back. When I woke up to school, grabbed it, left, came here.
The student claimed he didn't know about the gun, saying that he spent the night at his cousin's house the night before, implying that his cousin put the gun in the bag without his knowledge. So one cop proceeds to press him for more information while the other searches his wallet.
They're saying that you said there might be a gun in my backpack.
No, I said there might be weed in my backpack. I was referring to the weed the whole time. I did not know there was a gun in my backpack.
Okay. Did you get ready for the day today with your backpack?
No, I just grabbed it and left.
What about your lunch that was in there?
My lunch is I was doing it since last night. It's in my main backpack. Didn't check the other pockets.
You didn't check the other pockets? Okay.
Who is Mohammed Abdi? And who is Caleb Warts?
That's Caleb's ID. He goes here.
I got that. Why is it in your wallet?
Because that's my friend Caleb.
Why do you have his ID?
Because he left it at the gym. And I picked it up. And I'm supposed to give it to him.
Okay, why do you have somebody else's credit card?
That, I don't know. I had a new wallet. Picked it up from my house. It's always been in there. Never used it.
You realize it's a crime just to possess somebody else's credit card? This isn't a new wallet, man. This wallet's pretty beat up and old.
Got it from my cousins. It was at his house. Picked it up. It's a wallet. Didn't check it. Put my stuff in it. Gotta go.
Check your wallet before you put stuff in it?
No,
Come on,
it was
man.
a long time ago.
Come on.
Just like we don't check the backpack?
No, I didn't check it this morning.
Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. Face the wall. Okay, you're under arrest, okay?
The cops already knew the kid was guilty of possessing a stolen firearm, and I'm sure they were ready to hear his reasoning for this. But the moment the stolen credit card is found, they have a second felony on their hands, so it's time to escort him to the squad car.
Alright, go and have a seat, okay? We'll get you down to the precinct here in a minute.
The student was arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm and stolen property.
That is, until March 2021, when Brittany and James arrived at the police station to report their 6-year-old, James Jr., missing. After noticing unusual behavior from the parents, detectives placed the couple in separate rooms for questioning. What unfolded is absolutely disturbing.
Did you wake up the kids or Brittany to make sure they didn't know where little James was?
Well, it was around about 8:30 this morning. I woke back up with everybody, and we all went looking again, and then we couldn't find him nowhere. We came here.
What's your gut feeling of what you think happened to little James?
I don't know. I'm hoping he's somewhere there in the neighborhood hiding.
Does he have any friends that he hangs out with?
None I'm aware of.
Does he have any of the parks that he likes to go to?
Any parts. I mean, he could swing, anything will be on it.
Okay. Well, like I said, I really appreciate you talking to me. And we're still trying to get to the bottom of all this. And obviously you and Brittany are our number one sources of information that's going to help us right now. But we got to find him. I'm sure you want him found as bad as we do.
I'd like to go as soon as possible before I go back out looking for him.
Sure. Well, you hold tight right here, and if you need something knocking on the door, I'm going to go check and see what else they can come up with. Maybe I got good news.
James mentions that after a dinner of pizza rolls, they had put the children to bed. He then checked in on them at around 4 o'clock in the morning when he realized little James was missing. But is this the same story that Brittany would tell the detectives?
Did the 6-year-old get in trouble last night?
Yeah, he got in trouble for something. I remember what it was.
You don't remember what it was? Okay. What was the punishment last night? Corner.
I don't really like putting my hands on my kids.
That's okay. That's fine. Some people don't. You guys, what'd you have for dinner last night?
They had pizza rolls and chips.
The kids did? Okay. They're telling me that James had gotten in trouble for something, and that he wasn't given pizza rolls, but he was given bread instead, because that was his punishment. Do you remember that?
No, we gave him like lunch meat sandwiches at lunchtime.
And then all 3 of them, you're saying, got pizza rolls last night? Why would the kids tell me that?
I don't never make them go without any meal.
I know that.
I'd rather go without before them.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out what they're talking about, what the kids are talking about. Basically, I'm waiting for my guy to come here. He's going to do the polygraph for me, and we'll just kind of go from there. I got guys out canvassing the neighborhood, so we're actively looking for James.
Okay.
Little James is what I call him now, because we got James in there.
It's confusing, I understand.
So we're looking for James now. Don't think we're just sitting here talking to you. I got a bunch of people out doing this.
I was going to say, is anybody even out there looking for him?
Yes, 100%.
Because I'm sure brother and sister is worried about
Yes.
little brother.
Your daughter also said sometimes Big James doesn't get along with Little James. What would you mean by that?
I don't know.
Does Little James get any more or less trouble than the other two?
They all get
Right.
about the same.
They're all close to the same age. They all, yeah, okay. So,
I know James does like being mean to them, so taking their toy away is,
all Little James.
yes, not that.
I got you.
How about I just say my son?
Yeah, that'll work. All right.
Brittany's reactions are really unusual for a mother who has just lost her kid. Instead of being hysterical over it, she is casually chatting and even laughs along with the detective. Detectives know they need a confession from either of them to find young James, but they have assumed the worst already, and so they decide to confront James with the information that Brittany has told them everything. This being a risky chance the detectives are willing to take.
Hey, James. Yes, sir. Talk to you out there at your house.
Yes, sir.
A few minutes. I just talked to my girlfriend there, and I'm terrible with names. What's her name?
Brittany.
Brittany. All right, now she's told me most of the truth. Okay, she's saying she don't remember where he's at, but she's told me about he's dead. Okay, and that you guys were together. Okay.
What do you want to know, sir?
I need to know where the body's at.
That I do not know. As for me being with her and the kids, no, sir, I was not.
Okay, and we can talk about that later.
I got home.
We can talk about if you were there or not later. Okay, she's saying all five of you were together, and this is what happened. Okay, and I'm not going to go into details what she told me there. Okay, so at this point,
Well, what did she tell you that happened, sir?
well, I know that he's dead, and I know that his body's somewhere, and I need to figure out. I'm wanting right now to recover his body is really important to me because it gives closure to both of you guys. Okay, that's the most important thing. We can go into detail later that when it's happened. Okay, because surely she's smart enough to tell you, even if you weren't with her, okay, you got to take some ownership of this, okay? Don't minimize anything.
The ownership I would take of it where I didn't call when she brought the body home, sir.
Okay. Where is the body then? When she brought the body home, what did she say she did with it?
She didn't tell me, sir. It happened up at Rush Run Park is where it happened at.
It happened in Rush Run.
Yes, she was supposed to take the kids up there, give them a scare tactic.
Right.
Drop them off for a few minutes, turn around and go get them because they all was acting up real bad.
Right.
James claims that Brittany had taken the kids to a remote area out of town as a sort of punishment to get them to behave, during which little James had tripped and fell. The impact had ended his life. Brittany then brought the body back home to where James was waiting.
But now, so when she brought the body back to the house.
She brought the body back to the house.
And what's the conversation then?
Conversation.
I'd have been freaking out.
I was. I told her. I mean, she called me.
So, did she leave? You're saying she brought the body back home, though?
Yes.
Okay. Where was the body at when you saw it?
Upstairs in his bedroom.
In his bedroom. When was all this? A couple days ago? Yesterday? Today?
Friday night.
It was Friday night. So we're into Sunday now. We were Sunday morning. And how did you guys come up with the idea of, well, we're going to have to report him missing at some point, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That was her idea, sir.
Okay. So she brings the body home. Is it in the bedroom? And then what happens? Even if you yourself went out totally by yourself and got rid of it, I just need to know where. You're still helping your wife.
James thinks Brittany has confessed to everything, including that he had been there during the crime. As his next plan of action, he decides to separate himself from the situation, but what he doesn't know is that by continuing to talk to the detectives, he is only digging his own grave.
Okay, were you with her when the body was dumped?
Yes.
Okay. If we went out driving, did you take it back up to Rush Run?
We wasn't up the Rush Run, man. I went east off a bridge. He's in the river.
Okay. What bridge? Middletown Bridge?
No. Cincinnati.
Down in Cincinnati?
Well, it's the bridge goes from Kentucky to Indiana.
Okay. How did you get, what time of day or night is this?
This was about 3 o'clock this morning.
This morning? Okay. What did you do with the other 2 kids go with you then?
No, they was at home and back asleep.
Alright, so both of you guys get up. We gotta do something. And then take him down to Cincinnati off 71. You're thinking
275, yeah.
Okay, and just throw him, did you go throw him off the bridge or did you
hold him off the bridge?
Was it like a stream or was it the actual river?
The actual river.
The Ohio River, the big one.
Yes.
Alright, but you're doing good. I know this is hard on you, alright? Look at me. I know this is hard on you.
Now I'm going to jail just for helping her.
Okay, we can figure it out.
Okay, listen, this ain't fair to me.
It ain't fair to the little boy either. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I told her that. I mean, when she called me and told me she's at the wrong place, I told her, turn around, come home. Turn around, come home.
At the wrong place. You mean a rush?
At Rush Run.
Okay. What was her plan then? Because he didn't accidentally get fall.
I don't know, sir. I mean, the story she told me when she came home, 1 minute it was he had the handle door and she took off and he fell.
On a car? On the van?
On my van.
Okay.
Then the next minute it was that he was chasing after her, tripped and fell.
So she told you a couple different stories?
Yes.
James claims to not know the actual truth, as Brittany had told him multiple stories of what had actually happened. Detectives then decide to confront Brittany with everything James had told them, as they know they do not have the full story yet. What follows is incredibly shocking.
We're just trying to figure out, just hold on, exactly what you were thinking. Why? Because from what you've said, and please correct me if I'm wrong, James told you, I want the kids gone, I don't want to see them no more.
Yes.
When you loaded up in the car with the kids, you left Crawford Street with all 3 kids.
Yes.
James was in that house.
Yes.
He wanted you to take them somewhere and never bring them back.
Yes.
Okay. So, you're confused. You care about James.
And I also
you care about James, right?
Yes.
So you take off driving. So you get to Rush Run, and did you tell them, hey, hop out and pee, or did they?
Well, they said at first they said I have to pee. I said, okay, well, go ahead and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you got out and you went in through the side door.
The side back door, yes.
Right, and you lifted him out.
Yes.
Set him on the ground.
Yes. I didn't throw him or anything. I just
okay,
set him down.
sure. Nobody's saying you did. So once he's on the ground, what happens then?
I went to go pull off.
Where was James whenever you backed up and pulled out? Little James.
Well, I wasn't all the way into the parking spot. I was just like halfway there, not all the way there. When I went to go pull away, I'm guessing he had the handle.
Right.
And then I went to go drive off, and he, of course, had a handle. When I looked, he didn't have it. And so I heard kids screaming. I don't remember. I thought it was for sure Rachel, but they both could have screamed. I don't know.
Why were they screaming? Because you were leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they knew I wasn't never just going.
Sure.
So, they were standing by the bathroom stall, whatever it is, and James was kind of standing close to them, but not that close. And as I showed you on the paper, I just went around him and didn't realize he had the handle.
Did you see him grabbing the handle?
No.
Okay, you're just.
But when I kind of like, I'm assuming he grabbed the handle because I kind of pulled him a little bit, not much, and he got up and then fell back down. I guess I kind of probably made him hurt his knee on the ground or something, and he lost his balance, and he tried to catch his balance. He didn't get to, and he fell and busted his head on the ground.
Without even a hint of remorse, Brittany has carefully narrated the incident, claiming it to be an accident, thinking that it would make her look less guilty for her child's death.
So when you got back home with James, you come back with the kids. How do you bring James? You just carry James into the house, or does James go out and get him?
I carried him in.
Okay.
clothes that you were wearing when you carried them in?
Sitting on top of a laundry basket.
Are they dirty?
Yeah.
Right, I got you.
So you carry the boy back inside. Have you already contacted James and told him what happened? Okay, by text or by call?
It was a text.
You sent him a text?
Yes, and then he called me, told me to bring him back because he couldn't get James to listen.
So you bring the kid back, you carry the kid in, and then what happened? Where do you put the kid? Where do you put James?
I just laid him on the when you walk in the door, that room right there, on the floor.
The front, when you walk in the front living room?
Yes, the front room.
So the living room?
Where the couch is, yes.
You laid him
I laid him on the floor.
Okay.
The bare floor.
Mm-hmm.
And he took him upstairs.
James took him upstairs.
And put him in the bedroom.
We're going to give you a few minute break, and then we'll be right back.
Do you need anything? You need another restroom? You need anything?
I wish I had an anxiety med.
Not a single tear on this mother's face yet, which goes to show she doesn't really care about her kid, something you don't see very often at this level. James then tells the detective how he and Brittany got rid of the evidence by dumping little James's body into a river.
Took off about halfway across the bridge, stopped, put it in park. She grabbed his feet, I grabbed his shoulders and threw him.
You guys pull up. You guys see a car and you pull over right before the bridge, or 100 yards before the bridge.
About 100 yards.
Right around there. You wait, you go by. As soon as that happens, you guys pull up and you there's really not much room there.
She jumps out.
Okay.
I didn't even open my driver's door. I just climbed around. She opened the side slider door, grabbed his feet, I grabbed his shoulders. Not that I'm aware of, sir. I mean, as soon as we let her go, I jumped right back in the van. When we got going, she looked at me and said, I heard him hit. Kind of giggled about it even.
Right. So, did you see him, did he float? Did you see him floating?
I don't know. I had no idea. She got straight back in the van and we took off.
And again, that's kind of where we are. You're worried entirely too much about what she said. No, listen. I want the whole truth too. That's why you know the whole truth. You're sitting here fishing me to see what I know, and I've been fished by the best of them, and I'm not going to be a about it, but you ain't the best.
James's attempts to outsmart the detective are failing, so he finally comes clean as he realizes there's no way he's getting out of this now.
I've got a lot of info here.
She wanted something to help hold him down in the water. There's a brick tied to his chest.
There's a brick tied to him?
Yes.
What kind of brick?
About this long, about that thick.
Like a cinder block brick or like what kind of brick?
Something like a center block brick. It's more like a yard walking stone brick. I mean, it's about this long, like I was said.
Right. Where'd you get the brick? You go out of the back of your yard and you go to the right down the alley or to the left down the alley?
To the right.
So you went to the right. Did you go to the cross alley or did you go on? So you go to the cross alley and you make a left. So you see, this is how this works. I know a load of information about this. A lot of it's been confirmed, and I've ruled out some of it. Well, some of it that you told us initially. Now, with that being said, I'm not holding that against you because you're a little bit freaked out. But here's where we are. Right now is going to be one of your only opportunities to genuinely show me that you're going to cooperate. This is good. This is good because I knew all this.
The detectives have enough information from James to charge him, and seeing James stick to his final story of him not knowing what Brittany was going to do after she took the kids, they decide it's finally time to talk to Brittany, who will end up revealing the brutal truth.
Okay, I need a shower. Like, you can see I'm breaking out everywhere.
I'll ask him. I'll go back there and talk to him as soon as I drop you back off. I got a question for you, though. Are you willing to talk to me about what happened?
Yeah.
First off, I need to know why you guys are down in Richmond, Indiana, at Walmart.
I didn't go to any Walmart.
And you did not go to any
No,
of them?
that's why I'm looking at you like, what are you talking about?
Did he take the kids and go to Walmart?
He might have. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He does some stuff when I'm sleeping. So how am I supposed to know anything?
Well, I mean, you're not sleeping 24/7.
My meds would let me. I'd be sleeping 24/7.
Is he really where you said you dumped him?
My son?
Yes.
Yes. That's where he dumped him.
Okay, but you were with him.
Yes. That is where.
That is where you guys went to do
Yes.
it. That's legit.
And yes, he said to make sure we dumped him on that side because of the currency or something goes this way. I don't know nothing about the water.
So it doesn't matter.
Even though it was an accidental.
I think it was, but you went there to dispose of your kid, to leave your kids out there is what you went to do.
I
That's
went
a crime.
to go there to drop them off, not to harm them or anything.
Okay, but you're still abandoning your children.
Brittany's description of events is chilling. The way she describes the accidental death of her son without showing any emotion or tears tells us the kind of creep she is. Seeing this, the detective gives Brittany a final chance to come clean. Realizing she's going to be in more trouble than she thought she'd be in, Brittany changes her story as a last effort to pin the crime on James.
He wasn't responding when he got out of the van.
Where at?
Remember when I told you when we got there, he wasn't.
When you got
he was already dead before you got there. Yes or no?
Yeah, he had to because he wasn't.
Okay, then how did he die?
Whatever James did to him upstairs.
Okay, you need to tell me that. What did James do?
The kid, all three.
All three kids. You can ask all three of them.
Because I know he hog-tied them.
Yeah, and he was beating them.
Why didn't you call us?
He wouldn't let me have a phone.
Okay, so he's dead before you even take him out of the house. Is that correct?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Who loads him up in the car? So he didn't walk to the car.
The kids, like, basically helped him to the car.
Helped who?
The other two kids helped James to the car.
Your two other kids carried dead James to the car.
He, like...
Okay, you're lying.
No, am I not making this sense?
No, not at all.
Can you please stop yelling at me?
You're going to sit here and tell me and tell us that your two other babies carried youngest one to the car.
So then you really didn't drag James.
No, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. I didn't do anything to that little boy.
You did? Yeah, you did. You didn't help him, number one. Okay? You're a grown-ass adult. That's a little baby.
Yeah.
How many times, what are they going to say about you hitting on him?
You know, I'm not really hitting on them at all. I make them stand in the
What are they going to say about you hitting on them that night with James upstairs?
They're probably just going to say I whipped their butt. That's about it. Like you said, you do your children.
Right.
But I don't punch them, leave bruises, nothing. That's all James.
After hours of interrogation, Brittany is crying for the first time ever, describing her son's death so casually, calling him little boy instead of my son, and changing stories every minute has led detectives to confirm that this is indeed a cold-hearted killer and they've had enough of her lies.
I'm about to lose my temper and I'm trying not to. I'm going to take a break.
Do you want to talk to me or no? You probably don't because you're not going to tell me the truth. You've sat back there in that jail and you've tried to come up with some excuse for the, hold on, let me move over here. I'm too close to you. Because you've sat back there in that, just listen, okay? You've sat back there in that jail and you've tried to come up with some reason to justify you not getting charged with murder. Here's where we are, okay? You took them out there hoping no one would ever see them, find them, or you would never see them or hear from them again. Is that a safe assumption?
Brittany was finally sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 21 years. James, on the other hand, was sentenced to 19 years in prison for playing his part in the murder of 6-year-old James. If you enjoyed this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.
Naomi Furrer, a Hooters waitress from Switzerland, was still wearing her Halloween costume when cops pulled her over. It is not uncommon that DUI drivers try to bribe the police officer to avoid consequences, but Naomi certainly took it a bit too far. It all started when the officer checked the license plate and found out that not only the plates expired almost a year ago, but also Naomi had a suspended driver's license.
I said your fake cut had scared me when I walked up.
Oh.
Forgot tomorrow was Halloween. I'm like, oh boy. Did you know your license was suspended?
I apologize about that.
Naomi tries to play it cool and tells the officer that she's just on her way to pick up her friend. But her outfit and the fake blood immediately tells a completely different story. Somebody should tell her she's not exactly the best liar.
So where's the club wristband from?
Pardon?
Where's the club wristband
Oh, that was from the other night. That was from like Friday, I think, or something. I thought, I'm sorry.
Alright. Do me a favor, hop out real quick.
Yep.
Let's have... Alright, we'll come right back over here so we don't get hit. Alright. So... Listen, tonight's not my first night doing this.
Okay.
Where are y'all really coming from tonight? Because your eyes are bloodshot and glossy, your speech is slightly slurred.
I'm just very tired, that's all.
There's alcohol coming off the jaw. Okay? Check your eyes, do a couple exercises, make sure you're okay?
After a failed sobriety test, there was no other option than to arrest Naomi. For some reason, she just couldn't wrap her head around it and tried to negotiate with the cops.
But I did everything that you asked. Please, sir, I can't have a DUI. Please.
Okay.
I'll do everything. I promise. Sir, I'm from Switzerland. I can't have a DUI.
You are going to jail for DUI.
Please, sir, please.
It's out of my hands.
I'll pick myself up, please, sir. I don't want to go out of the U.S., please.
It's
please, sir, it's going to ruin my whole life.
A DUI does not mean that you're going to up and be deported.
Yes, because I'm from Switzerland. I'm on a green card.
She tried to play the sympathy card, but when that didn't work, she upped her game. And this is the moment when desperate Naomi decides to make them a truly unusual offer.
Do you have a pair of shorts or something in here that we can put on to cover you up a little bit? That jersey. I'll put that on her.
Please, sir, please. I'll take everything off. Please don't charge me, but I don't want to go to jail. Please, sir.
I don't want you to take everything off.
Please, sir, not tonight, please.
I'm gonna.
I promise I'll have somebody pick me up and drive me home. I promise.
I'm gonna show you a little bit of decency and cover you up a little bit. You don't want to go into jail looking like that.
Please. Please.
Ma'am, there's nothing we can do. It is completely out of our hands, okay?
Yeah, but you can make a decision about arresting me. I promise I'll have somebody drive me home.
Listen,
I promise, please.
We didn't do this. You put yourself in this situation. We are just a consequence of your decisions tonight, okay? I'm happy that you're going to jail and that you're not in a body bag or that you didn't kill a family driving up the road.
I really want to kill myself. I don't want to be in this situation. I really want to be dead. I really don't want to be in this situation.
Not even Naomi's 100th attempt didn't work on these cops, who both went beyond to comfort her by explaining the subsequent procedures. Anyway, Naomi was placed in the backseat of a police vehicle while the officers searched her car, where they found a small whiskey bottle and a can of hard seltzer. Not so surprisingly, both were empty. Naomi was then transferred to the police station, where she refused to provide a breath sample. Following the trial, she was sentenced to 12 months probation, 50 hours of public service, and $1